back to South Georgia home. I'm just going to do a quick little haul video. All of this, and it seems like a lot, but all of it has come from several different places. Antique stores, estate sales, thrift stores, flea across Florida, over here. Just different places. Not a lot from each place, but all together, it's a nice little haul. But I was just going to do this quick little thing here. Maybe post this weekend. Now this came from Salvation Army, and you can see around about that date, 7/28/23. It's $2. I don't know why. I was kind of drawn to it. I just picked it up and I thought, that's $2, not bad. I'll get something out of the deal, out of the trip. But I wound up buying this as well. So that was $2. This is $3. So I spent $5 at that Salvation Army. You can see. It is good in tarnished copper. Inside, I don't know what they did, but it is white. It's not powdered on or anything. It doesn't wipe off on your hands. It does have a hook, and I think it's going to be nice around this time of the year, around fall. Now, my husband claims it isn't fall yet. Today is September 12th, and fall's another 10 days away. But, you know, we're excited. I'm excited. Peanuts are starting to come out of the ground, and hopefully somewhere around the corner we'll have some cooler weather. Not right now, but somewhere. Now, this is a refrigerator dish, clear glass. This one I think is perfect. I have a little flaw right in here. I don't think it is, I don't think it's a flea bite. I think it's just extra glass. This one is an Anchor Hocking. It's really thin, so I don't think it's really old, very old. But you can see the Anchor Hocking symbol there. To me, it seems like a newer symbol, maker's mark. And then this one will probably go together on eBay. This one is perfect. Now the corners, I think a couple of corners on the lid have some flea bites on it. Other than that, now this is thick glass. And the reason I don't know if it's a Jeanette or glass bake, well, I'm leaning towards glass bake because it isn't marked, but it does have that circle on the bottom. So those will be going up together. And I don't remember what I paid for those. This, I believe, was $1. Most of the shades of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. Excuse me. Proverbs 29:23. It's a nice sturdy frame. I think it was $1 at that sale. I got this for work or here at the house, really. Georgia Free Will Baptist. It is a letter opener, and you can see there's a razor. You just slide that under the flap, and the razor cuts it open for you. It's 25 cents. I used to have a lot of these at work, and then people kept borrowing them, and they never came back, and then they would break it, and they would come back for another one until I had none left. My husband picked these up. These were 25 cents a pack. Brand new, still in their wrappers. I don't know why he did it, but he did. So we have 3 packs of playing cards, and we don't play cards. Let's see. I did buy a big frame from them, from the same estate sale. It's a huge wooden frame, but it has like the plexiglass. It doesn't have glass in it, and I'm just not going to drag it out. Now, the next thing we're going to show you comes from an antique store. And it was new to me, in the same city with the ones that I usually go to, but it was new to me. I don't believe I've ever been in it. Kind of fancy up front. It was huge. We didn't go through the whole thing. My husband started complaining with his back, so we kind of kept the visit short. He bought a book, I think on General Norman Schwarzkopf, and I bought this. Fire King. This is, I don't believe, restaurant ware. It's not thick enough, I don't think. You can see it's got some chips right there on the rim. But it isn't for sale. I mean, that'll stay here. I actually scrambled eggs in this the other day. I keep it on my counter over there with some eggs in it because I got them pretty much coming out of my ears right now. So I put a few in there just for decoration, just to hold it really, but it is decorative. It is pretty. It's just I need somewhere to put them. And then I bought these. I think these were $3. They're postcards, best wishes. This one and birthday remembrances. These are unused. They're blank on the back side, but they are, I think, authentically vintage. They were $3. That was $8, so $11, and I think my husband bought a book. Now, what's that? I went to a thrift store. I bought this. I think this was $1. Yeah, it was $1. I thought it was just for decoration, or thought of it just for decoration. Hug Snug seam binding. There's no barcode, so I don't know how old this would be. It is, and you can see somebody stuck a pin on it. You can see it's pretty full. But I liked it, and I thought, you know, the front of it could be some good decorating, advertising decorating. So the other thing that I bought from there was this. And this is a good heavy pea coat. It's in tan, of course, not a navy pea coat, but it is from Old Navy. I believe it was $5. Yeah, $5. It needs to be dry cleaned, but other than that, it's in great shape. It's got all of its buttons. Big enough. You can put on sweatshirts, sweaters, anything underneath it, and probably big enough. But $5, you can't really pass that up. Now, I think the rest of it is from this past weekend. I went to Flea Across Florida. That's the house phone. We'll ignore that. I went to Flea Across Florida. First thing, there's a little old lady. I believe someone said she was 88. She comes every year, and every year I think I buy something from her. But she does these. She sits at home and does these. She has a whole tent set up. She has every color imaginable, every genre, whatever you want to call it. Anything on the towel that you want, from chickens to pigs to cows to sayings to seasonal stuff like Christmas and fall. This was the first one that I found that I liked. I like that linen look to it. And of course it's got chickens on it. It has chickens and pigs and the cows. It's black. This is the pot holder. This will hang on. I have a French door refrigerator, so the freezer's on the bottom has that rail, and this is where I put that. The one I have on it right now I got from her last year. These were either $4 a piece, or you could get $4 a piece, or you could buy 3 for $10. So I bought the 3. So I like that one. And then I found this one. I like the towel on this as well. It's like a washed flour sack look to it, but I know it's not really. Farmer's Market, fresh and local. And that's a navy blue. And these buttons are really cute, handmade with love. And then this one I bought for the fall. Now she had all kinds of fall stuff, you know, with the truck, with the pumpkins or the apple picking or whatever. I am one of those people, whatever I used for fall last year in decorations is in a shed, in a box, or several boxes in a shed out back that I need to start bringing in. And I have forgotten everything that I used. So I don't like going and buying crazy stuff with different colors until I kind of bring that out and know what I'm dealing with. I don't use the teal blues and purples and all that kind of stuff in a lot of the fall stuff that I've done. So I know to kind of stay away from those colors. This was safe enough though. It said Hello Fall. It's tan. And I like the waffle pattern fabric on the towel. So anyway, this is something that she just sits at home and does, and probably does well at it because there was a lot of people looking. And like I said, every year that I've been, I think I've bought something from her. Last year I bought 3. I kept one. I gave one to my mother, and I gave one to somebody in Jason's family. So there was another vendor there who has 2 sections. They have their more expensive stuff on other tables, and then they have what they call a dollar table. And they had a whole box of the glass lids, canning lids. I looked through those briefly. I didn't buy any of them. But I found one of these. Now this is the Anchor Hocking Boppy glass. I think that's how you call it, Boppy. This is not the Burple. Say either Boppy or Boopy. I don't know how people say it. But I love these. I saw these in an Anchor Hocking book and I fell in love with them. I have one more of this size that I had bought somewhere. But these were on the dollar table. I found one and I thought, oh, that's nice. I got something. And then I found another one. And then I started looking. There was a 3rd one and a 4th one and a 5th one. So $1 a piece for these. And they were filthy. They had been sitting out collecting rain and dirt. But this is the full glass. I'll show you the ones that I have. Excuse me. I'll show you the ones that I have. This is the one that I already had. That's the same size. So that's that one. That's the only one I have of those. Then this one is their, I guess, the cordial. I'll show you for size. I think I have, I don't know, 4 of them. I think I got 4 of them for like 50 cents a piece at an estate sale one time. And then I have, I believe, 2 of these, the sherbet. I don't know if these would be champagne or sherbets, but I love them. I love the look of them. They are that, I don't know if people call them mid-century modern, if they would be a lot earlier. I'm not sure. But I do like them. They're a little bit fancy and a little bit plain, and that's just right up my alley. So I bought 5 more of those. Let me put these up. For $1 a piece. Shoot. For $1 a piece. Trying to break one. Let me make sure I didn't break it. Nope, didn't break it. Bought those for $1 a piece. That's $5. $10 for the towels. $5 for those. And then on my way out, I had seen this on my way in. I picked it up. I knew it was an apron, but I put it back down. When I came back, when I started, I had to go past them to go back to my car, so I picked it up again. That's when I realized that these are chickens. Look at that. That's a chicken pattern right there. So I asked the guy how much it was, and he said $2. I said, I'll take it. It's a nice little apron. It's got the pocket. Excuse me, my finger's in the way. Got a pocket and a little bit of rickrack. It does fit, even though they are short strings. It does fit. And I thought it was great for fall colors. And it has chickens on it. Why not? Now, I said I drove an hour to get there. So before I came home, I'm going to make the most of it. I went by 2 thrift stores. One was a Habitat for Humanity thrift store, and one was the Goodwill. I didn't get anything at the Goodwill. I was kind of hurrying to get through that because I had put in a request for a UPS pickup package here at the house, and I forgot that I left it in the house. So I had to rush home. But this was the first thing I picked up. It's Hazel Atlas. See if I can get you in there where you can see the HA. There it is. Anyway, I have a sugar dish my mother gave me in the uranium green. It glows. Mine glows. This does not. I was hoping it did, but it doesn't. And I'm not sure if this is just way newer than what I have, but what I have is green. And it's somewhere down there. I'll have to get it. I'll try and insert a picture of that one that I have. I have the sugar dish with the lid, and then I have the bottom of a round butter dish. That was all I have of that uranium that my mother gave me. And then this, I love the gold, antique gold picture frames, but I really like these that have the detail. I just like them a lot more. And this is my mother. I don't think she'll mind me showing her in all her teenage years glory, but you can see it was 50 cents. So they do charge tax at this rehab store, so it was $1.50, so with tax it was $1.61. So that is the haul. I will say, a little while back I had this in a video, and my conundrum was, do I make it look like concrete or do I make it look like carved wood? And I think someone commented, make it look like wood. And I'm all for it, but it is hot right now, and today it is very humid. This was going to be the day that I was going to take it outside and spray it, and it just ain't looking like it's going to happen right now. When I do get it sprayed, I will take a picture of it and show you, but I went ahead and bought this. I have a spray paint called Espresso. It's really dark brown though, and I was afraid you wouldn't be able to see the antique wax showing up in the cracks if the paint was too dark. So I bought this. Very unimaginative of Rust-Oleum. They call it just brown. It's one of those that's got the 5, custom 5-in-1. I have a handle, a spray can handle, so I don't know if that'll fit or not, but we'll see. But that is the brown. I did pay, I did buy that in preparation of spray painting this. It just hasn't happened yet. I already have the dark wax, so whenever I can get that done and get it sealed, I'll show you a picture of it. I know exactly where I want to go on the front porch. So that's it for this haul. It's not a short haul, it's 15 minutes already. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to subscribe. leave a comment. We like to read them. And for South Georgia Home, thank you for showing up, watching, and hopefully we'll have one pretty soon. Another one pretty soon. Thank you.